How was the first meeting for you? How did it go for you?
Well, I was really excited because you guys told me what the first thing we had to do is just come pick the music, because I'd heard so many different things about, okay, you have to have your choreography, you got to pick your music first, and like I just had no idea what to do. So I was like, oh, thank God they're going to just come tell us what to do. One thing I didn't realize was how hard it was going to be, and how hard it was going to be to ride them as, like, to actually, ride the freestyle with the technical part, where you can't really, when you go compete at a show, you can't think about, it's got to be all second nature and you got to be in the moment, but you don't realize how much you're focusing on being in the moment technically. And then when you ride with the music and have to do it that at a certain spot with the music, you really, for the moment, the technical side goes by the wayside at the beginning, I felt.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's why you mentioned that they're so, really emphatic that the rules are that the people have to show a certain proficiency at their level before they're allowed to do a freestyle. And I think that makes sense, because it's going to go downhill a little bit initially.
Well, it's hard though, because when you come in and you're starting as an upper level rider, you haven't had the benefit of riding to music as many years as you've been riding, so it's a new element that you're bringing in. You have to kind of open up that concentration and listen to another aspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I always thought, oh, I don't want to do freestyle till you can do the, at least the FEI freestyle, and but now that, thank goodness we started, because it's a lot. So now I would recommend to people to start it, even to have fun with it as soon as they can. At first, I think first level's the first time.
Yep, is the first official. Yeah.
Yeah. So so that you start getting to practice it. It'll be much easier as you move up the levels.
It's not like learning a whole other skill on top of everything else.
Right.
It's easier. Yeah.
Usually, with each piece, like the first time we kind of go through it, it like falls into place, and then after that, because I'm not putting the pressure on, and then after that I start thinking about it too much, and then it gets kind of, I hit things incorrectly.
You anticipate.
Yeah. So it's hard then to kind of trust that that you're just going to go with the music,
right,
and also set up your horse at the right time to do the movement correctly at the movement. So it's like that learning process where it goes through, it has to be put into your muscle memory.
Exactly.
It's just like learning any physical sport, I think.
Exactly. And then the more practice, the better it gets after that first time, right?
Mm-hmm. So that's what I guess that's how we've practiced, is just by doing it over and over. And of course, you guys coaching me about, like, okay, that's normal, this isn't normal. It's like it was a huge help.
And Barb is extremely good at picking up the music and picking up the important climaxes of a piece, so that helps a lot.
But that's the fun part, like, for the last tribute, and then Degas' extended trot in his I-1, when you get that right, that that's like the perfect moment. So it's a big challenge to get it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Has there been one time when you've shown where you felt like, wow, it was just that was goosebumps. That was, I just nailed the whole thing.
Don't you think coming out of the Quadrille challenge that time I did it, that was like, you came out and thought, oh, that was really fun.
Yep. It was after the season, and you had done everything. It wasn't really a competition, and it was perfect.
Yeah, I think that was one of the funnest ones.
How did it feel?
It just felt exhilarating, exciting, and just felt. Yeah, it felt great. It was just very energizing, very energizing. And then, of course, it was fun when the little kids came up to Degas and said, "Oh, the dancing horse is so pretty," and that was fun too, because then you really made people happy by that they got to enjoy the horse doing those things. So that was the fun part.
Barb's first year competing with her freestyles brought her a PSG championship, her USDF freestyle bar, and the Betsy Steiner Equilati's Most Elegant Rider Award. Her second year ended with back-to-back I-1 championships at the Region 1 GAGs and BLMs, as well as her second Betsy Steiner Award. She was also honored with a 2009 USDF Region 1 Award for the most outstanding achievement at the FEI levels.
So the progression through the year, it just was really nice to have really taken him along and then ended up, winning at the BLMs and the GAGs.